Tell me how you're feeling today.
I feel okay today.
Hmm.
A little tired because we've been up, for many nights watching the election. But I've been doing lots of cooking.
Hmm.
So,
So what have you been making?
well, yesterday, I try to make a bean dish every
Hmm.
week,
Hmm.
which involves actually soaking the beans overnight and then cooking
Hmm.
them the next day on top of my stove. So this week I'm making pink beans.
Hmm.
And after I soaked them and cooked them for at least an hour, they weren't anywhere near as soft as I'd like them to be.
So what do you do then?
So I ended up cooking them for like another hour and then
Okay.
checked it. Yeah.
Okay.
I also
Okay.
added a little bit more vegetable broth to the
Hmm.
mix.
Okay.
And I also added today a ham hock because I had a ham hock here.
All right.
And when you leave the ham hock with the beans, it ends up getting very soft. The
Really?
meat.
I didn't
Yes.
know that. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
So
Okay.
after the beans have already cooked, as long as they
Mhm.
can cook, and actually mine were cooking for 3 hours yesterday.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. The
Yeah.
pink bean is not one. What is the name of it? Is it actually called a pink bean?
Yes. Uh-huh. And
Mm.
it's in a package,
It is.
16
Okay.
ounces.
Dry.
16 ounces.
Dry.
But
Dry.
they're dry beans, but I only made half of a pack because there's only two of us here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So what else are you going to be making today?
So with that, I'm going to serve it with some jasmine rice,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm making some homemade cornbread and sautéed kale for dinner,
Okay.
and that's
Okay.
what we'll be having.
All right. So I think we had talked a little bit about holiday memories, and
Yes.
we said we would talk a little today
Uh huh.
because it's the start of the holiday season,
Uh
some
huh.
of the things that are nearest and dearest to you.
Mhm.
So I'll let you pick one thing to start with that you'd like to talk about. I know we had mentioned things about going to other people's houses and the
Uh huh.
time
Uh
of
huh.
eating and
Uh
what
huh.
people make and
Uh
whatever.
huh.
Is there one memory of yours that is very special to you that you want to share with people? Because I think people would be interested in, especially if it's one. Here's a twist.
Okay.
There's one where we were both there, and what your recollection of it is versus mine. And I have one going to Aunt Jenny's, but maybe you have something else. So would that be one that maybe it's not memorable for you, it was memorable for me?
Uh-huh. I mean, I have several. There's not
Okay.
one that I can pick, but one that when you said that initially, what immediately came to mind
Hmm.
was, I guess, the first year you came to us in Virginia for Thanksgiving.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And why was that memorable?
Because normally we would end up going someplace else to eat,
You
one of
did.
my in-laws to
Yep.
eat, but then you said you wanted to come here.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
you came and you brought your entire family, and it was just nice to be in the kitchen with you
Hmm.
cooking.
Hmm. Hmm.
Very nice. Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
remember what we made, or was it our standard fare? I remember because I keep notes on these things.
Yes. Well, you make the turkey because you do a really good job of making the turkey.
Hmm.
And I'm going to turn around for 1 second.
Okay.
I have a list of,
Oh.
I have Mommy's cookbook here.
Oh my gosh, you do.
Yeah, Mommy's cookbook here. And I took it to the library at school where I worked, and I ended up putting a clear cover on it because it was
Wow.
basically falling apart.
What was the year on that cookbook? Can you just
Uh,
check?
yes,
That's, oh my gosh, that's a classic
yeah,
cookbook.
it's good
Wow.
housekeeping, 1942.
Oh my gosh.
So
Wow.
prior to you coming here to make Thanksgiving, every
Hmm.
year I would refer to this cookbook about the
Okay.
turkey because it
Okay.
has very detailed instructions on all kinds of meat and poultry, and this is what I would refer to. So
Okay.
this happens to
So,
be, yeah,
wow. Wow. So here's the thing. I
uh-huh,
don't use any recipe for the turkey, which has been a
okay,
revelation around
yeah,
here.
Hmm.
I've never trusted turkey, as you know. I'm
Yeah.
not into strings and tying or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
just fix it, season it, salt and
Hmm.
pepper, put stuff on the inside, celery, whatever. Because if you remember when mommy made it, she never put the turkey stuffing inside of the turkey.
Oh,
It was
absolutely. Yes.
always made outside, and so that's
Hmm.
the way that I do it. And
Yes.
it's called stuffing to us, but people call it dressing.
Right.
In many parts, and maybe in Virginia, they call it dressing too.
Expressing here. Yeah.
Right. So the turkey, you would get the turkey, I would
Hmm.
make the turkey, but
Hmm.
then I brought a number of things. I think, did I bring stuff with me? Or
Yeah,
did I
you
make
did.
it all there? I brought a lot
Well,
of stuff with me. Yeah.
you brought the makings of your rolls.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
and you even ended up bringing your mixer because at that point I didn't have a mixer. Now I do. Thank you very much.
Right. And I think I left the mixer there. I
I
left
have I have the mixer here.
my,
Yeah.
my, my first KitchenAid I left with
Yeah.
you. So you now have
Yes.
a mixer,
Yes.
which was great. So I made the Parker House rolls and
Uh-huh.
then all the other standard fare. It was macaroni and cheese,
Uh-huh.
collard greens. I made the cranberry sauce, my cranberry sauce that has the blueberries and the Cabernet. Remember, I made that.
It was very good. Yeah.
Right. And then what were some of the other things that we had? Did we add other stuff? I don't recall.
Um my daughter likes sweet potatoes.
The sweet potatoes,
So
always,
I
always.
made the sweet potatoes, and you
Hmm.
gave me a great tip with the sweet potatoes about buttering inside of the dish so it
Hmm.
doesn't stick.
Of
Because once
course.
you put all of these sweet things in the sweet potatoes, it's kind of messy to
Yeah.
clean up. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. So that was good. So that was your memorable
Yes.
us together. As a kid, did you have a memory at all? Do you
Um.
remember? I mean, we had so many meals at our house, but we also
Right.
went to a couple of
Yeah.
other people's houses. Was there
Yeah.
one that stood out for you?
Um. I think basically all of the Thanksgivings were the same at home because
They
mommy
were.
made the standard menu. And
Hmm.
she got up very early to prepare the turkey,
Hmm.
and we ate breakfast very early, and then there was no lunch
Right.
because we ate dinner at 3 o'clock.
Right. Right.
Right,
Okay.
right,
And what
yeah.
about places we went, like to Aunt Jenny's? Do you remember going there?
I do remember going to Aunt Jenny's for dinner. Yes, we had to get
Okay.
all dressed up, and she had her table set with all kinds of beautiful china and crystal, and you had to sit
Hmm.
straight in your seat, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And what about going to anybody else's house? Because when you lived in Colorado, you either ate at home, or
Uh-huh.
when you lived in New York, you went to Boston a
Right.
lot. Yeah, what
Yeah.
was that like?
We went to Boston, I guess, the first couple of years when we were married.
Hmm.
My mother-in-law happened to be an excellent cook, and it was quite a production, the meals that she prepared, you
And
know.
production with respect to what? What did that mean?
A large quantity of food,
Okay.
a variety of food. My husband likes something called is mushroom loaf, which I had never had before.
What's
Uh,
that? What is that?
I'm not really sure, but anyway, um, no one seems to find the recipe for the mushroom loaf.
Is
You
it
know,
like a bread? Is it a casserole? Is it solid? Is it soupy?
you make it in a bundt pan,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's with I think some cream of mushroom soup and no fresh mushrooms, canned mushrooms.
Really? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna change the light. Hold on, keep talking.
Okay, okay. So this is something that the Spellmans really love, but I tasted it, because I wanted to
Uh-huh.
be polite. And after she died, nobody could find the recipe, you
So
know.
were they still talking about it when you had
Oh
dinner?
yes. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They're
What were
still
some of the
talking
other
about it.
things? What were some of the other things that you had there?
She had always had a huge turkey, like a 30-pound turkey, sometimes two, because we had quite a number of family members.
Right,
Mitchell is one of 8 children,
right.
so they
Did
all were
he
there.
Did she smoke that turkey or did she cook it in the oven? Do you
She
remember?
cooked it in the oven. She
She
cooked it in
did.
the oven.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had that. They had
Hmm.
squash.
Squash. Uh huh.
Yeah, they had sauteed squash, different types of squashes.
Hmm.
She made stuffing, but it was always inside of the bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All
She
right.
always made rolls.
Mm.
She admitted that she was not a great baker, but she did make some wonderful pies. But
Did she?
in terms of bread, I think we
Okay.
might have ended up buying the rolls.
What kind of pie was she making? I don't remember you ever talking about those pies.
Yeah. She made really good apple pie.
Oh my gosh, I
Um,
love apple pie.
After she died
Hmm.
and we went to the house and I was cleaning out the, freezer, I found several Ziploc bags filled with apple pie filling that she had made.
Really?
Like about 10 different bags with
Oh, you
dates on.
didn't tell me about that. What did you do with all of that?
Well, I asked my father-in-law, if I
Mm.
could have them. He said yes. So while I was
Okay.
there, I ended up making pie, you know.
Oh,
I
wow.
made the pie. She even had Ziploc bags with the crust
Oh
already
boy.
made. So all you had to
And
do
what
was
was
take the crust out and,
right, right,
boom,
yeah.
that was it.
What was so good about apple pie? Because I'm going to be posting up an apple pie from the Brave Tart cookbook,
Uh-huh.
and it had all the spices that I like with your cinnamon and ginger and
Hmm.
allspice and nutmeg. Do you remember what the taste was? Why was that pie so good?
Well, it was good because the bag had so many apples in it. The pie
Okay.
wasn't skimpy. It was a big pie. It
It
was
was
a big
okay, so
pie.
she had, yeah, all right. And
It was a big pie.
was the consistency of the pie, um, I don't want to use the word soupy. Was it loose or
No,
was the filling firm
the
and just had
filling, the
enough?
filling actually was perfect. The filling was perfect. So when you
Wow.
cut the pie, you had really nice
Hmm.
slices. Yeah, but I
And you
remember
don't,
that.
yeah, yeah, the apple pie. Yeah, there's skill in making apple pie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I think you made an apple pie for one or two of our Thanksgivings, and
Uh
then
huh.
you had such good bakeries in Virginia. I think one of your
Hmm.
friends owns it, so you had some
Right.
pies that
Right.
you do with that. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't remember
Yes.
her
Yeah.
making. Did she make any other kind of pies?
I only tasted her apple pie. I'm sure she
Okay.
made some other kind, but I probably
Hmm.
didn't have them.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
she was a great cook. She was a
Huh.
great cook, and she was cooked a lot because
With so
10
many
people,
people.
10
Hmm.
people. So she had to be able to get a meal on the table. Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what you and I can do. We can get a meal
Right.
on the table and get a meal on the table so that it's hot and everybody has,
Uh
everything
huh.
that they need. So
Hmm.
tell me a little bit about what you decided to do with your cookie exchange this year.
For the cookie exchange, I think, well, since you and I last talked, we now have a fire pit.
You do?
Yes.
Oh, okay. When did
So
that show up?
a couple of days ago. So, uh,
Okay, so you're going to have the
so,
cookie exchange around the fire pit?
uh-huh, uh-huh. So what I'm going to do is
Oh,
ask people
geez.
to bring their
A
cookies,
blanket. Bring a blanket. Yeah.
or
Hmm.
bring the cookies pre-bag, and I'm gonna set a table out there, and
Uh-huh.
we'll put everybody's cookies, and you just come and take a bag of cookies from each person that comes.
Is the fire pit something you could make things in? Like, can you do s'mores?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So,
Mhm.
I'm making those peanut butter patch granola s'mores. I should send you that and you can make s'mores.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have to
You could,
get some sticks and stuff for that. Yeah.
okay. Oh, well, you don't have any sticks in your backyard?
I don't want to use those sticks. Okay. you
Where are
know,
you gonna,
no.
okay. Okay.
I'll buy sticks at, Giant someplace, because there's all kinds of, deer and stuff out there. We don't want any parts
Yeah,
of that.
I don't do that. I
No.
have, yeah, things
Mm-mm,
for that. I
mm-mm.
actually bought some things from Michael's. And so
Yes.
they're not used for s'mores, but I've been using them for that.
Yes.
So yeah, oh,
They
that would be great.
they also
Okay,
have a s'mores kit at Williams Sonoma that has the
I've
stick.
seen that.
They
I've
have the
seen that. I've
sticks.
seen.
So
Oh,
I'll
okay,
buy the sticks, no problems. But it's been
okay.
so warm here, we haven't
It
been
is.
able to
It's
use
same.
it. I mean, today
No.
it's going to be close to 80. I mean,
Oh
we
my
don't want to
God.
be out there in the fire pit. So anyway.
Yeah, no, we've got, it's about 70 something here too. So,
Mhm.
we probably cook something out tonight, probably it's burgers and hot dogs,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's about all we have the strength for
right,
right
right,
now. And I
right.
sent Christopher to the store, so I'm not sure what he's going to come back with. So
Okay,
whatever,
okay, yeah.
whatever. So it's good.
So this year, I'm still undecided about the cookies that I'm going to be
Ah,
making,
oh yeah,
but
I asked you
I
about
was
that.
able to get, thanks to you, some vanilla.
Isn't that
So
wonderful? So
the,
tell me what you did with the vanilla.
all right, so the vanilla, I made vanilla sugar.
Oh, wow.
So I made
That's, oh.
containers of vanilla sugar.
And
I
how
put,
did you do that? How did you do that?
well,
How do you do that?
this is like a cup of sugar, and then
Mm-hmm.
take the vanilla bean
Mm.
and you scrape it, the middle, you scrape it, and you get all the little vanilla beans, and
Mm-hmm.
you put it in the container, and then
Okay.
you cut the vanilla bean in half, and
Ah.
then you stick the two halves in the jar.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's better. I feel like I've got the divine right here with this light. It's just so crazy. Oh my gosh, I
Okay.
can't. It's so bright here today. It's so bright.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are you going
So,
to use the vanilla sugar for now?
well, some of it I'm going to give as gifts
Oh,
to
you are.
people that bake.
What a great
I'm
idea.
also
That's a great idea.
making vanilla, and I went to the liquor store yesterday to
Mhm.
buy brandy. So I'm going to infuse some of these sticks in the brandy to make homemade vanilla extract.
Oh, you're gonna do the brandy and not do the vodka? I think we froze.
Oh no.
No, no, keep talking. It's all right. It froze.
I
So
lost you. I lost
can
you.
do you see me? Hold on.
Okay.
The internet, it says the internet connection is
Uh-huh.
unstable. All right, are you okay? Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
use
So I
use
went
you
to the
gotta just
liquor
keep
store.
talking on this thing, just keep talking because it'll catch up with itself. Um
Yeah. Yeah.
so you're gonna use brandy and
So
not
when I went
use
to the liquor
vodka?
store yesterday, and I never ever, no, I got brandy.
Why didn't you
I
use,
got
I thought you were going
brandy
to get
from the
vodka.
liquor store.
You didn't want vodka? Did it freeze? Hold on. Just
No,
keep talking. Keep
brandy.
talking. I heard you. I
I
heard you.
got,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I got brandy. So,
Hmm.
the bottle I got is about this tall. So what I'm going
Okay.
to do is take 4 or 5 of these and scrape them into the bottle, and then
Hmm.
put
Hmm.
the whole vanilla bean inside the bottle. Now they tell you that you should really do this over 12 months to
Oh,
get
really?
vanilla extract. Yeah,
Hmm.
but
Hmm. We
I'm
don't
going
have
to
time for
see
that.
what,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to see what it's looking like by Christmas. And
Okay.
what I'll
Okay.
end up doing is take some of it out of the big bottle, transfer it to some small bottles, and
Okay.
give that to people with the vanilla bean and tell them, it needs to sit in a dark place for at least 12 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's sort of like you're starting the process and you're going to
right.
have people say, continue. That's actually a good thing. So the next year, so now
Yeah.
what you need to do, you need to make a West Indian black cake.
Oh, I don't want any West Indian black cake. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But the nice thing about this is, like, I stir it like every 3 weeks if I put the date on the top. So
Okay.
I opened it today. I opened it today,
Oh, boy, that
and
smells good.
it smells like it's wonderful. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. And
Okay.
here is the vanilla bean
Mm.
inside of the, yeah,
Yeah. Oh
that's
my
the
gosh,
vanilla
that's
bean.
great. That's great. I
So
should do
you
that.
just, easy.
Yeah.
It's very, very
Okay.
easy. Very,
Now,
very easy. Yeah.
can you sprinkle the vanilla sugar then on cookies or other stuff?
Yes.
You
Yes,
can.
I sprinkle this on muffins, on blueberry
Mm,
muffins. I
okay.
sprinkle it on the tops of cookies. I sprinkle it also on the tops of frosted cupcakes,
Ah,
banana
ah.
bread,
Mm-hmm.
whatever I'm baking with. And the flavor is really very, very special.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
very, very special.
That's gonna be a really
Yeah,
good gift. You're such a good
yeah,
baker that, the people you
yeah,
used to work with, you bake so many things and you always sort of the neighborhood baker. So that'll be an
right.
added nice thing for them to do. Are they doing anything special on the block again this year for the
I'm not
holiday?
really sure. I'm not really sure.
Hmm.
Normally we do something for our last thing is like Labor Day,
Yeah,
where we
yeah.
got
The bowling
together
party. Did you do the
in,
bowling party? Didn't do the
yeah,
bowling
we didn't
party.
do the bowling party because
That
that's in
didn't do it.
March.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
that was like the beginning of COVID, so we didn't
Yeah,
do that
yeah.
this year. But
Mhm,
we did do something Labor Day in someone's backyard. It was
oh,
very socially distanced, and she
mhm.
had it very, very nicely set up. Only like 6 couples went, which is good.
Oh, very small.
Yeah.
Because normally you
And
have
she
so
had a
many
fire
more.
pit.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
she had
does.
a fire pit.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you
Oh,
got a fire pit. I'm
yeah,
just
she
so
had a fire
surprised you
pit,
got a
which
fire
is,
pit. That's great.
so am I. It showed up here. It was a big box. What is that? Mitchell orders things from Amazon. So, yeah. So he had to put it together, and now it's out
Oh,
in the
oh,
back, and that's
okay.
that. Yep,
Yeah, so you're
it's out
just
in the back.
now
Yeah.
waiting for cold weather.
Waiting for cold weather. In the meantime, I'll be able to get the sticks and the makings of the s'mores. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll
Yeah.
send you the peanut butter granola because I think it's
Yeah.
really, really good. Oh my gosh, the
Hmm.
marshmallow. Now you'll have to make the marshmallows. Remember I made the marshmallows?
Oh, oh yes. That's
So
something
we
that
should
definitely
do the
I will learn how to
marshmallows
make.
together. We
Yes.
should do one of our next things. We should do a cook along and we'll make marshmallows. I think so you should learn how to make them
Okay.
because once you had a homemade marshmallow, there's no turning back. Yeah, and you can do a
Yeah,
lot with
I'm
them.
sure. I'm sure.
Those are delicious. What's the date for the cookie exchange?
Yeah.
Maybe I can make them and send them to you.
It's going to be, I'm thinking about the second Saturday in December, which I think is December 12th.
Oh,
It's like 2 weeks before Christmas. And it's
okay.
different this year because
Yeah, yeah,
everybody is home.
yeah,
Everybody is
yeah.
home.
Because normally
And,
you do it so much sooner. You do it sooner than that, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do that date because now I don't know if people are going to be traveling
Mm,
or
mm,
what, but I'm
mm-hmm.
home. I'm home,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wanted to come
Okay.
and see you, but I
I
can't do
know.
that,
I
you
know,
know?
I know. This has just been, a dreadful situation, just not
Yes, it
being able
has.
to travel and do stuff, but we'll
Yes,
do the cooking together. And the marshmallows actually is probably a good process
yes,
because now that you have a mixer and we can do that together,
yes.
it just requires a
Hmm.
little bit of coordinating. And so I can show us how to do that. That would be good. That would be good. And then you have to
Hmm.
decide
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
which
So
cookie
I
you're going
have
to
to
make.
order my turkey. I get a fresh turkey from Whole Foods. It's
Okay.
only going to be like the three of us here, so
Okay, okay. So Aspen is coming?
yeah.
Aspen, she is.
So I'll do
Okay.
that, and
Mhm.
she is.
Mm.
Yeah, she's
All right.
coming. So whatever
Or
else she wants to, I'll
mhm.
make. Yeah,
Yeah, are
I'll
you going to
make for her.
get
So
a broadband ham?
I don't think so. In fact, I just got another catalog from
Mm.
them
Oh,
in the
I didn't get
mail.
mine. I didn't get mine.
That's a big
Yeah.
ham. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
big ham, and
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
lot of ham for us to cook.
Uh-huh.
I mean, a lot of the times I know when you came, I order it and I give some of it for your family to take
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, the
But now
leftovers
that it's
were
just three of us, I don't.
the
Yeah,
leftovers are really the
yeah,
best
I don't
part
want to
and
be eating.
mhm.
Yeah, but that's a big ham. It's a big ham.
Yeah,
Plus, it's expensive.
it is. It
It's
is.
expensive. So
Yes, it is. It is.
I don't think that we're going to be doing that this year. I don't think
Mhm.
we're going to be doing that this year.
Okay,
But
because
their ham is good. Their ham is very, very good.
the leftovers were some of the best
Yes.
parts of the meal. You packed such good leftovers. I had food, when I got home because one
Yes.
of the things when
Exactly.
you don't have food
Exactly.
in your own home, you come home and you have nothing. So I'd end up having to make another
Right.
Thanksgiving. But if I, had
Right.
food that you packed and you packed, everybody got a
Right.
goodie box to go back on the train, bus,
Yes,
airplane, whatever.
exactly.
And so it was
And
good.
like right about now, I'd be looking getting good containers with
Yeah.
good lids,
Good lids.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
good lids,
Yeah.
but I
Okay.
can't do that here. Can't do that this year. But
No,
anyway,
that's all right.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to
Mhm.
find a way to do that. All right, so we will, I said what we would do, we would ask each other a question, and it's sort of
Mhm.
open season about food or about cooking. I'll
Uh-huh.
let you ask me a question since I'm sort of asking you some questions. So the
Okay.
question you wanted
Um,
to ask me.
okay. What is the favorite thing that you've ever cooked that you really enjoyed making?
Oh, wow. Hmm. If you had to ask me, that's a tough one. Um,
I
can
know.
I choose more than one, or you want just one?
Yes. Yeah. No. You can
Um,
choose more than one.
okay, so I'm gonna ask another twist on that question. Something I've made that I personally enjoyed, or something that I've made for other people?
Something that you've made that you've personally enjoyed.
Um, two things: paella
Oh,
and coconut cake. Those are probably my
okay.
two favorite things that
Yeah.
I've made. The coconut cake,
Uh-huh.
probably, maybe more so than the paella, because I haven't made the paella as many times. But I do make the
Hmm.
coconut cake, and I make it the way that mommy made it, with the lemon filling
Right.
and the white cake and the 7-minute frosting. Remember the
Right.
7-minute
Yeah.
frosting
Yeah. Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
double boiler, and there's hot frosting all over.
There's a recipe for that in this book.
Oh, you need to copy that and send it to me.
I will. I
Because
will.
that's probably, I never had the recipe. I've just trial
Yeah.
and error over the years.
No, it's
And
in the book. It's in
is
the
it?
book. Yeah, it's in the book. There's
Yeah,
all kinds of cakes in the book. I mean, this is such a comprehensive book, even though that it's older. It
yeah.
has things that are tried and true. It's a really good reference book. Really
Okay.
good reference book. So
Wow.
I will definitely copy that and send that to you.
No. All right. So I'm going to ask you that same question, because that's a
Okay?
really good question. Because there's a lot of things that you talk about, but we cook so much for other people
Right?
that sometimes, the joy isn't in eating it, is in
Mhm.
sharing. And other people, oh, I like it, I like it, I like it. So is there something that you particularly like that you've made that you thought, oh, hands down, this is just the best?
Um, I like to eat soup.
You do?
I like to eat soup, but only certain kinds of soup, you
Right.
know?
I was under the impression you don't like soup. Isn't that
I like
something?
soup. Yes. Isn't that
Okay.
funny? But I'm going to turn my back for 1 second. Okay. I have this cookbook that
What's that
my
called?
friend, it's Cook Soups, all time best soups.
Okay.
And my
Okay.
friend Karen gave this to me for Christmas. And I have all kinds of little tabs on the pages
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
soups that I've made.
Wow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
really cook a lot from this book. And
Okay.
she ended up getting the same book for her mother for Christmas.
And what are your favorites out of there?
Oh God, let's see. I've made um chicken ramen soup.
Really? Wow.
Hmm. Yeah.
That
Some of
looks
these
really
take
good.
take some time to kind of get together.
Okay. Okay.
I've made, oh, this is great. This is spicy Thai style shrimp soup.
Oh, I bet that's good. Oh, yeah.
And I put up here delicious, fabulous broth,
Right.
1210-2019. So I usually write down notes about, this
Hmm.
I would definitely make again because this is a fabulous soup.
Oh, copy that, please, and send that to me. I'd love
Yeah,
that.
this is
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
And then I'll give you one more from this book. One more from
Hmm.
this book. I
Hmm.
mean, this is a book. You can read it. It's just so great. I made this super green soup with lemon tarragon cream.
Oh, wow.
Fabulous soup. Fabulous.
Okay. Well, maybe I have to just get the cookbook, I
Yeah,
think. I
yeah,
have to just get the cookbook.
yeah.
Okay.
But this has
Okay.
definitely been a wonderful, wonderful cookbook, and I've enjoyed cooking from it so much.
Mm. Have
I
you
like
have you ever have you ever had that looks good too. What's that? Mushroom?
mushroom bisque. I made this last week.
Mmm.
It was
Love
so
that.
good. But I
Oh my
made it with
gosh.
shiitake mushrooms. Remember? I
Yes.
sent you the
Yes.
picture.
Yes,
I
yes,
made
yes.
it with shiitake mushrooms, and it
Have
made the
you
world of difference.
have you ever had a memorable soup at a restaurant?
Memorable soup at a restaurant.
That you like
Hmm.
consistently?
Um, I very rarely order soup in a restaurant because you don't really know what you're gonna get. I mean, I have
Well,
ordered soup before, but
okay. Okay, so what about the clam chowder at the oyster bar?
oh, I forgot about that. Yeah,
See?
that's definitely one of my favorite soups. I
And
like that.
the lobster bisque at the captain's table.
Wow. Yeah, that's going way, way back. Way, way
So
back. Yeah.
I remember that. That was just sitting, just really, really good soup.
Yes. Yeah. Those are
Yeah.
really two good soups, but it's been such a long time, since
Mhm.
we've been
Mhm.
there. I think I might have forgotten about it, but
Okay.
now
Okay.
that cold weather's coming, I will definitely be making clam chowder.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I
I'll
like
have to
clam
make a
chowder.
list and get it. Okay, so I think we'll wrap for today. We'll try
Okay.
to figure what our next edition, if we want to make the marshmallows or we want to make something. I think people would like to see the recipe and see us in action in the kitchen. So
Mhm.
we'll figure that out, but we'll uh, take it to the next, to the next level. So this is fun. Are you having fun doing this?
I'm loving this. I was thinking, like, for the next time, if people have questions that
Oh, they
they
could
want
submit
to
ahead of
ask us,
time? Yeah.
yeah, they
All
could
right.
submit them and we could talk about it the next time that we meet.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Yeah,
Okay, so we're going
yeah.
to wrap it up. The boys want to watch football today, so I'm going
Okay.
to let them turn the TV on loud and have their snack. So I'll catch up with
All
you a
right.
little bit later.
All
Okay?
right. Okay.
Good. Love
Bye.
you.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.